My name is Paula Larkin and I'm the Climate Action Officer here at the Playhouse. The Artitude project is a really exciting project that looks to work with communities in the Derry City Strabane District Council area using the creative arts and creative facilitation to educate and raise awareness of climate action amongst our community groups, to bring people on board and have the conversations about the climate crisis that we really need to have, but hopefully in a really fun and creative way that makes it accessible to as many people as possible. There are so many conversations that urgently need to be had about our environment and the climate crisis at the moment, but waste and consumption are two things that the Artitude project is really hoping to focus on. So we're trying to work with our partners, Northern Ireland Resources Network and Zero Waste Northwest, to encourage people to have a look at their consumption, to have a look at the waste that they're generating, and to see are there ways that we can reduce that we can pull that back in a way that still works with their lifestyle and meets their needs. What art can do is, I think art is a great leveler, it's really about expression, and it can bring people together to have these difficult conversations in a way that I don't think is always possible if we're just using words or we're listening to scientists and academics. So what artists can do is really meet people where they're at, and kind of provoke those conversations in a slightly different way, a more interesting way, a colourful and more vibrant way in some cases. So that's again what we're hoping we'll start to achieve with this. So here at the Playhouse, we're really lucky to have use of this really great outdoor courtyard space here. We haven't been able to do much with it in the last number of years just because of a lack of resources, but we've just been awarded money from the Climate Challenge Fund that was made available by Keep Northern Ireland Beautiful, and we're really excited about that because it means that we now have the opportunity to work with Lilliput Drama Theatre, who are based here at the Playhouse, to create a community garden. So we've got Joanne Butler, who's a community gardener and permaculture design tutor based in Donegal, but originally from Derry. She's come on board to work with us on designing this space so that we can look at rewilding, we can look at growing. We have plans for a wildflower garden to attract pollinators. We're hoping to grow some simple herbs and vegetables and hopefully just bring a bit of life back into this space and make it somewhere that people want to come and be creative. So over the next 18 months, we're hoping to work with communities across Derry City and Strabane. So I suppose we're putting this call out at the moment to different community groups. If you're interested in learning a bit more about climate action and a bit more about ways that you can reduce your waste and consumption, then please do get in touch. We'd love to work with you to see if we can bring a creative project to life around those themes. We'll also be working with members of Northern Ireland Resources Network and Zero Waste Northwest on what we hope is going to be a really exciting project, focusing on movement building and network building, and working with creative practitioners who can help the different organisations and groups who are already doing amazing and incredible work around these issues, around climate action and around waste reduction, and bringing their story and their message to a much wider audience. So we're hoping that we'll build some bridges and really start to grow a movement here in Derry City and Strabane. And it's all building up to a Climate Action Arts Festival in 2023. So the plans are in the works for that, so keep an eye because it's going to be very exciting.